Hi, welcome back. This is the second video in this series, the Intelli series, and it follows on from the last one. Last time you'll have to excuse my desktop, wrote an ebook, a simple ebook. Oh, excuse me. Based on screenwriting. And I also purchased a domain name, johnandrewcameron.com, and that's eventually going to be my website, where I give away free content and build a mailing list of people interested in screenwriting. If you visit this domain name right now, there is no website associated with it, which means that you come to this page. This domain has been registered for a 123reg customer, and so on and so forth. So all I have now is the rights to this domain name and my free content, which is a PDF file. We'll call this content.pdf. I did that last week, but it must have been erased. So I have a file and a domain name. Where do I go from here? Well, this is called a squeeze page, and down here you can see you enter your name and email address and you will get a free book. Now I need to create something similar for my free ebook. And all the squeeze page contains is a headline, a sub-headline, and some bullet points, and then this, which is called an opt-in form, and that's really all there is to it. When you do enter your name and email, you'll be taken to a confirmation page, or a thank you page, where you download this file. Not before, otherwise, why would people want to give away their details when they don't have to? So it has to be the carrot on the string. You have to join the list to get the free content. So to build a squeeze page, there's 101 ways you can build a web page. This isn't a web design course, so I'm going to do it using a template. Now this is the IntelliMarketer members area. It may look different when you see it after this video has been made, because it's always changing. But under the landing page area, there's a templates zip file. Now I'm going to save this. Now as I'm doing this, you have to realize that I'm doing it partly as a series of demonstration videos, so you're going to see me saving it into my video folder, but if you can just get your head around that. So I've saved the templates. Now also on the IntelliMarketer website, I recommend a program called SeaMonkey, and there's a video here that may not show up on the capture, which shows you how to edit a web page. I'm going to do it using another program, and there isn't really a correct way to create a web page. I'm going to use a program I have, which you may not have, but the same ideas will apply. So I've downloaded this zip folder, and it contains, it's like a pack containing all the files I'll need to build this simple squeeze page. And again, I've got that from this website, from the IntelliMarketer members area, just here. And I'm going to extract it. So what do we have here? We have a file called index.html. That is the squeeze page itself. We have a confirmation and a thank you. So you can imagine that this, I'm going to edit, I'm going to have a look, that this is a template for a squeeze page, and you can see that it definitely shares the same kind of idea. We've got our headlines, our bullet points, our arrow, our opt-in form. We don't have that yet. Opt-in code goes here, but we've got the skeleton to create a squeeze page, which came from this file here. Also in the pack comes a confirmation page, and you can see there's a mock-up book cover I'll need to create my own book cover, and there's also a thank you page. So from the point of view of a visitor, they'll land on this page, eventually fill out their name and email here, be taken to a thank you page immediately, and that transition is handled by an autoresponder, an opt-in form which we slot in here, and they'll be sent an email, a confirmation email by the autoresponder, and in it will be contained a link to this page. The only way you can get to this page is by following a link sent by email. Otherwise, again, we want them to jump through the hoops, we want them to give us their name and email, and we want them to confirm that they have joined our mailing list so that they're a viable prospect. If they don't confirm it, then they don't get the book, but they also do not get emailed again by us, so there's no love lost there. If they're not willing to confirm immediately for free content, then what are the chances that they're going to turn into buyers further down the road? Quite slim. So we don't mind too much about losing their custom. About 1 in 10 people will not confirm. They will get here, they will get their confirmation email and get cold feet, if you will. That's just a fact of life. So if we send 100 people to this page, you can expect, let's say, half of them, the numbers will be different, and this is where we talk about optimization later. You can expect half of them to enter their name and email address here, and then of that half, you can expect 9/10, or let's say 40 of the 50 people to go through with the confirmation and get to their free content. So out of 100 people who land here, maybe only 40% will get to their free content. In truth, sadly, the figures are lower. You can expect far less people to get here. But once they're here, they're on your list, you have their details, and you can correspond with them, send them great free content, get them in the mood to buy, and you can occasionally pitch to them and monetize your mailing list. So we've got these 3 templates. Now I'm actually going to pause this video, and in much the same way that you would use a word processing piece of software, I'm going to edit this in. There's pointers for editing here. Attention demographic, and you would replace the word demographic with screenwriter. Typing with one hand, with screenwriters, and so on and so forth. I'll just pause the video and come back. Okay, so I'm back, and here you can see I've typed out a few things. Now this is a picture, a cover of an ebook, and I have to create my own. I'm not a graphic designer per se, so in my case I could go to a website such as Elance and get it done for me. I'm not going to show you that today. I'm going to knock something up myself, but you could get someone else to do this. So again, I'm going to pause the video just for a minute. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to show you me making a cover just for something to watch. I'm doing this with one hand, and it shows that the reason I'm showing you, is to kind of prove that you really can be a master of no trades and a jack of many to succeed at this. Do not get hung up on the details. Now I know plenty of people who would spend, see, there we go, that looks okay, who would spend hours or days doing what are basically silly things, such as creating covers and worrying to death about how their squeeze page looks, rather than just kind of getting out there